Oh, the days of hanging out in our best friend's passenger side. It's 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. Good morning. I'm Sarah Sullivan. Oh, yeah, I used to cruise Hampton Beach occasionally. Anyway, three things you need to know to start your day. It's not going to be a bad day today. Sunny and temps. Not too warm today. In the upper 30s. Dan Alexander is in the Shark News Tank. What's going on, Dan?
Sarah, if you get a text with an official-looking document titled a notice of hearing about a missed court date or payment of a fine, it's a fake and you should delete it. Attorney General John Formella says the New Hampshire Judicial Branch does not notify individuals of court hearings or fines via unsolicited text messages, nor does it request payment through links sent by text. If you get the text, Formella says not to click the link or send payment. In the Shark News Tank, I'm Dan Alexander.
All right. Thank you, Dan. You know what? I got that text yesterday. Did you? My husband and I both got that text. Hey, you got to appear in court. You've got fines. Really? Not. In February here in New Hampshire, the median sales price for a home, $525,000. Wow. If you're just starting out, good luck. Coming up at about 6:30, there is a new tenant going into the Harvey's Bakery space here in Dover. I'll tell you more on the way on 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. Ooh, we're happy. Oh, yes, we are. It's 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. I'm Sarah Sullivan. This could not be a better outcome for our beloved Harvey's Bakery space on Central Ave in Dover. We found out this week that there's a new tenant. She's bringing back that same loving, comforting feeling of Harvey's. Could we have wished for anything better? I say not. Do you remember that coffee breakfast place in South Berwick? The coffee and breakfast items were delicious. Aubrey's Coffee House and Bakery. Do you remember that place? Well, the very same Aubrey is coming to Dover. Unbelievable. Aubrey actually grew up going to Harvey's with her dad and her grandfather, and she knows the smell of the love and probably was inspired to create her own deliciousness. Unbelievable. She said she made the decision to close Aubrey's in South Berwick and she didn't know what was next. Maybe she wished it so much that it just finally came true. It happens sometimes that way. But the Yelp reviews on Aubrey's in South Berwick when she was open there are all just 5 stars. They're really good. I just can't wait for the space to open our Aubrey. Harvey's was really one of our favorite places, as it was for you, too. I'm really glad to hear that. And maybe Pam or somebody in her family will give you the recipes for the maple squares and the maple rounds with the cream inside, also known as beignets. Ooh, I'm so excited. Read more about that right there at shark1053.com or on the Shark app.
Was a farmer, had a dog, and Bingo was his name.
Oh, Bingo. It's 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. Good morning. I'm Sarah Sullivan. I don't know how I feel about Bingo. It's got its ups and downs, and sometimes it's really boring. But this is not your grandmother's bingo. Have you ever heard of Singo? It's basically music bingo. And here's how it works. You get a bunch of people together, you hear a song, and then the first person to shout it out, or if you know what it is, you put it on your bingo card. I've never played Singo, so I don't know exactly how it works. But if, there's a number that's called in regular bingo, you mark it on the, on the card. And the first one to get bingo gets some sort of prize, I imagine. So, I think I would be much better at this, or at least have a better time playing rather than just numbers and letters. You know what I mean? If you're looking to try it, there are a few spots here in New Hampshire that are doing it quite well. Right here on the Seacoast, the Community Oven on Route 1 in Hampton. Their next Singo Music Bingo event is this Sunday from 5 until 9. You can check it out. Or if you know about it, call me and let me know how it is, 743-1053, or send me a message on the app. I'd like to know more about this. Maybe give it a whirl. Thanks for being here. It's 102.1 and 105.3 The Shack. 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. It's the Shark Morning Show. I'm Sarah Sullivan. Welcome to your day. Let's just go get some more coffee. It'll be fine. The first thing you need to know is the weather forecast. Not a bad day. Sunny, partly sunny with a high of 41. A little bit warmer tomorrow with a high of 51. Dan Alexander from the Shark News Tank says if you get a text with an official-looking document titled a notice of hearing about a missed court date or a payment of a fine, it's totally fake. You should delete it. Attorney General John Formella says the New Hampshire Judicial Branch does not notify individuals of court hearings or fines via unsolicited text messages. nor does it request payment through links sent by a text. I got one yesterday. Did you? And do you know what a flamper is? Say that you're tired from a long day. You're about to get into bed. You take off your clothes. You put them on the floor next to you and you fall asleep. That is a flamper. A floor hamper. Then there are the times that clothes really aren't dirty. Say you're going out at like 7 o'clock at night and you come home at 9 and you have clothes that you've just worn for 2 hours. Maybe you put them in a chair. That would be called a champer. I have a space like that in my house. It's my closet. I just throw the clothes that I've worn for an hour or so in the closet, shut the door, and I'll pick them up at a later time. Coming up at 7:30, John Cannon, he quizzes me, and I have a helper in the Shark Tank this week. The new guy is going to come in and be my lifeline. That's coming up at 7:30 on 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. Oh, what a day. It's 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. I'm Sarah Sullivan. John Cannon joins us in the Shark Tank. He's the host of Granite State Challenge on NHPBS. It's on tonight at 8:30. It's Bow High School versus Hopkinton High. And the new guy around the studio here, Garrett, he's going to be my lifeline. He'll help with the questions because I did not watch the TV show The Big Bang Theory. And Garrett, you did. So, all right, John, let's go.
All right, here we go. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. This part of the atom with a positive charge is also the surname of a fictional professor on The Big Bang Theory.
Oh, that's oh, God. Why did you have to do that to me? I can't remember his name.
All right, I will give you a hint. I can't give you a hint because I don't know the answer. John,
the hint is it's the positive charge in the atom.
The positive charge.
It's not the electron. It's not the neutron. It's
Professor
Proton.
Yeah.
You got it. There you go.
I knew it.
You knew it.
What's question number 2, John?
This architect who designed the Guggenheim Museum in New York City also designed the Zimmerman and Khalil houses in Manchester, New Hampshire.
That would be the very famous architect that has a lot of lines. The only architect that people know, really.
He's really the most famous one, yeah.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Wait, all right. Give me the first letter of the answer.
Well, I will say that it's usually a 3-name name. Blank, blank, blank. And each one is a single syllable, too.
I don't know.
John Mark Paul. I don't know.
Close. Frank.
Oh, wait. Frank Lloyd Wright.
You got it.
Yeah.
Frank Lloyd Wright. Yeah.
There you go. Way to go, Sarah. Good job.
All right. I get half credit.
I can tell you guys love these New Hampshire questions, so I got another one for you.
Okay, go ahead.
It's kind of a trick question, so get ready.
Crap.
New Hampshire shares its longest border, which is 168 miles long, with this neighboring state.
I think I might know. Is it Vermont?
It is Vermont.
Hey!
Woo! Garrett, he's the new guy around here. He's, studied up.
Well, I'm still not sure which way Vermont is versus which way Maine is, and then Massachusetts. I don't know if it's north, south, east, or west. I'm still figuring that out.
Well, you did great.
That is the case. Those rivers, man, those river borders, they meander.
They do. All right, John Cannon, ladies and gentlemen.
Well done, John Cannon.
Hey,
John,
thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And Garrett, thank you so much for being my helper, my lifeline.
I don't know if I was much of a lifeline or much help, but...
I don't know. You got Vermont. You were right up there with Vermont.
Yeah, you got Vermont. And Professor Proton was right there for you, too.
It was on the tip of my tongue.
It was.
Yeah.
All right. We'll talk to you next week at about this time. John Cannon, ladies and gentlemen.
Hooray. Awesome. Thanks so much, everyone.
All right. Thanks, John.
All right. You got it.
Bye-bye.
We'll talk to you next week.
Billy Joel. It's 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. I'm Sarah Sullivan. You know what? There doesn't seem to be a time when I didn't know his name. He was honored last week at Carnegie Hall. And Pink actually sat right next to him. She's a super fan of Billy Joel. Who knew? Her and her daughter, Willow. But star-studded at Carnegie Hall, as you can imagine. Pat Monahan was there. We'll hear from him in just a minute. He sang She's Always a Woman. But here's Billy from a recent interview talking about his encephalitis, hydroencephalitis, I think it's called. It's a brain disorder.
My balance sucks. It's like being on a boat. It used to be called water on the brain.
Yeah, so he's really recuperating from that. Alexa Joel at the Carnegie Hall event said that he's really doing well. He's resilient. He's doing his physical therapy, et cetera, et cetera. But if you missed the event, I mean, why would you be there? It was sold out. It's in New York, and the tickets were probably more than your mortgage payment, maybe double. I wasn't there either. But anyway, Pat Monahan from Train sang She's Always a Woman. What do you think of Pat Monahan? You and I have to have a conversation sometime. Maybe we'll go to the Goat or something, have a drink, talk about Train. Do you remember when they were at the Hampton Beach Casino Ballroom? We did our beach balls there every year. Anyway, all the best to Billy Joel. You are one of my faves of all time. Him and Stevie, all-time faves. Coming up just after 8 o'clock, we've got the 8 o'clock flashback on 102.1 and 105.3, The Shark. Oh, Sting. At 70-something years old, he looks like a Greek god. It's 102.1 and 105.3, The Shark. I'm Sarah Sullivan. Did you get a text yesterday? My husband and I both got this text. And at first, I'm like, what is this? It's it looks like a letter from the state of New Hampshire. And it says, State of New Hampshire in the Circuit Court District Division, City of Manchester, Hillsborough County is the one that I got. Notice of hearing for a traffic violation. It gives you a QR code, and it's got a judge by the name of John Smith. Couldn't they get a little more creative than John Smith? I mean, come on, man. But anyway, for a second, I was like, what is this? It's got a case number and everything for parking and toll violations. Now, back in the day, you know, when I was young and I didn't have any money in between the cushion seats in my car, I was known potentially to run a toll or two. I thought, oh my God, did they finally catch up with me from 1989? But anyway, no, it's totally fake. The Attorney General, John Formella, this is according to our gumshoe, Dan Alexander in the Shark News Tank, he said that they don't notify people that way. You don't get unsolicited text messages, nor does it request payment through links sent by a text. So you have to delete this thing right away. Interesting. I always wonder when I get one of these things, how did they get my phone number? You know, I know it's everywhere. I give it out. I've probably given it to you before. But still, how do scammers get my phone number? Do you know what I mean? Anyway. Just thought I'd bring that to your attention. And speaking of New Hampshire, et cetera, and all things that take our money, home prices are going way up. The median cost of a home in New Hampshire, I'll have more on that coming up right around 8:30 on 102.1 and 105.3, The Shark. 102.1 and 105.3, The Shark. Good morning. Happy Thursday, March 19th, if you can believe it. Seems like a long week. I blame it on St. Patrick's Day. Felt like a holiday and, you know, party time and all that. We had 2 days to recover. No, we did not. Anyway, according to the New Hampshire Association of Realtors, this is a story done by WMUR Channel 9. For 73 months in a row, there's been year-over-year increases in sale prices for homes in New Hampshire. Wow. In February, the median sales price was up to $525,000. That's a 2.4% increase for single-family homes, and 6.6% for a townhouse or a condo, up to $405,000. Can you believe it? Wow. Right now, according to the report, there are about 1,300 homes for sale in New Hampshire, and that is not enough to meet the demand. Wow, my goodness. There is a need for more houses, and why not build more? Which you could build your own house, you know, get a plot of land and build your own. And if you need to build your own, go see my buddy, my pal, Eric at East Coast Lumber. I'm telling you, I can say a lot about a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And Eric is my choice for lumber and everything. And I know it's kind of turning into a commercial here, which was not my intention. I was just going to tell you about the home prices. But it's true. Eric is a really good guy, so go and see him. Anyway, coming up, we've got the Shark Yacht Rock song of the day. It's a good one. Oh, you're going to love it. It's coming up on 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark.
With markets changing and living costs rising, finding a reliable place to grow your money matters now more than ever. In the Wealthfront Cash Account, your uninvested cash can earn up to 3.95% APY. That's a 0.65% boost over an already high rate for 3 months, just for being a new client. There are no monthly account fees or minimums, and you get free instant withdrawals to eligible accounts 24/7, so you always have access to your money when you need it. And when you're ready to invest, you can transfer your cash to one of Wealthfront's expert-built portfolios in just minutes. More than 1 million people already use Wealthfront to save and build wealth with confidence. Get started today at wealthfront.com. 3.3% base APY via program banks as of January 30th, 2026. It is representative variable, requires no minimum, and is earned on funds swept to program banks. Instant withdrawal subject to conditions. Boost up to $150,000. Cash account offered by Wealthfront Brokerage LLC, member FINRA SIPC, not a bank. Investing involves risk, including possible loss of principal. Investment advisory services provided by Wealthfront Advisors LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor.